Hi everyone, thanks for joining us today. Today we're going to be walking through a little bit about the EM test PCD8B-3-690-1000-100. And this is a 100 amp coupling decoupling network, or CDN, designed for electrical fast transient testing to IEC 61000-4-4. This CDN is very similar to the TESIC CDN 3083B100, offers very much the same capabilities, and it even looks very similar to the TESIC model. During today's video, we're going to start by walking through a little bit about the equipment, what's included with it, what accessories we provide, then move along to how the CDN is used, and then finally how to configure this coupling decoupling network with our TESIC NSG3060A test system. Alright, so now let's take a little closer look at the coupling decoupling network. The PCD8B-3-690-1000-100 is a CDN designed for EFT testing of power lines up to 690 volts AC, 1000 volts DC, or 100 amps. Starting from the left side of the unit, you will see our power supply input. Working our way right on the unit, on the top side, you will see an SHV input connector. That input connector is going to be connected directly to the direct output on our burst generator. And then just to the right of that, you will see our output, which is going to go towards our EUT or DUT. And this coupling decoupling network is designed for common mode testing. There is no way to select different coupling paths, either through the system itself or through any control software. The terminals of our PCD8 are opened and closed using an isolated Allen key, which you can see right there has a red handle and is included with the unit. We also include the PVF AD4 pulse verification adapter with the rental of this CDN, which allows for verification of waveforms at the different terminals. Now, as we talked about previously, this CDN can be used for three-phase, single-phase, and DC applications. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the user manual as it walks through a little bit about how the different lines are used for the different types of testing. Okay, so this is page 12 from the user manual, and this just walks through what different input channels will be used for different types of testing. So taking a look, the first column, you have your three-phase AC applications, and those are pretty straightforward. Then you have your single phase, and then finally DC. So taking a look just below that table, you will notice we do have a little note there just indicating that it is possible to use different input channels in parallel to increase the current level. We're not going to go over that in this video. However, if you are going above 100 amps, just be aware that is available as well. All right, so now let's go ahead and let's take a look at our NSG3060A and show how we get this PCD as an option for a coupling decoupling network. All right, so this is the starting display for our TESIC NSG3060A. Now let's go ahead and let's walk through how we're going to add this coupling decoupling network so it can be used with our test system. Let's go ahead and click on Menu in the upper left corner. Let's go ahead, go to the third option down there for Setup. And here's kind of going to be your general setup menu. We're interested in external couplers. And you can see under our external couplers menu here, we have our CDN 3083B100 entered. We want to enter our PCD8 series coupler. So let's go ahead and go to Add. And then use the turnstile just to the right of the display, going down to our PCD. There we are, PCD8-B-3-690-1000-100. All right, let's go ahead and click Add. All right, perfect. And it's popped up right there under our external couplers. Let's go back to our home screen. All right, now let's go ahead and let's look at the burst menu. All right, so taking a look, this is kind of the generic menu for burst testing on our NSG3060A. And you will notice there is the coupling right there, kind of middle center. Let's go ahead and click that. All right, so right now we have the coupler as internal. Let's go ahead and switch that. And look right there, there's our PCD8 series, all right? And then we're gonna go ahead and click OK. All right, so once this has been entered in, you should see that PCD8 series number there in the lower left-hand corner. All right, so that should just about wrap it up today. We hope this video has been useful as we've walked through a little bit about the PCD8 B-3-690-1000-100 EFT coupling decoupling network. We walked through a little bit about the connections, a little bit about the unit itself, and then finally how to get it set up and working with our TESSEC NSG3060A test system. Please keep us in mind if you're ever in need of any rental EMC test equipment, including the EM test and TESSEC units we use in the videos today. Thank you.